Nation, I might have some good news for you on today's video. Well, actually, I do have some good news for you, Mbogela Bekaya, for today's video. But before we get there, I would like to say deeply from the bottom of my heart, ukuthi Stellenbosch FC isicelela kakubi. Nyanyana. Nas, I don't want to lie to you. Stellenbosch is taking us for granted. But hey, anyways, Zoltini, it's their club. We can't tell them how to run it. We can't tell them how to do business. So yesterday we talked about the rumors of Umfana, a winger. He's a right winger who can play as a left winger. He's basically a winger, plays forward with 6-goal contribution on his previous season, despite playing on a loan. But yeah, you know, I just said it's rumors yesterday until I said it's going to be confirmed. And when it's confirmed, that will be back. So today, Austin Dhlobolo blessed us with the confirmation that no, definitely what is happening, or the rumors of Faiz. Let me see. How is it pronounced? I don't know how it's pronounced perfectly, but I believe I would call him Faiz, not Fiaz. Faiz Abrahams is the player in question. So Umchita has been linked with the move to the Glamour Boys, and it was reported from yesterday from the rumors that were leaked. He's a player that was proposed to Orlando Pirates for a sub deal. Now, didn't know much about that, but then again, as I've said, it has been confirmed. Now, listen to me. They say Kabelo Dlamini from Orlando Pirates, they wanted to take him to Stellenbosch, and then Stellenbosch takes the player, which is Abrahams, the young player whom they are eagerly anticipating new offers for him. They're interested in making sure Utumfana Bamtengisa. So yeah, that player was supposed to go to Orlando Pirates. Then Kabelo Dlamini said, no ways, I'm not going there. It's not gonna happen. And currently he is injured to Angers. Despite that, he is gonna be part of the plans for Orlando Pirates. So we'll see in the future if ever that is accurate, despite him being proposed as a swap deal for Abrahams. Now, Abrahams, as I've mentioned yesterday, I don't see a problem with us getting the player. But then the problem I do see is the fact that, okay, remember from yesterday's leaks tour, Durban City were interested in loaning the player, but it fell through. Now, I still don't know why it fell through, but it did not happen. Now, looking at this young player, as I've said, he's 21. He's younger, and yes, he has not played on the Betway Premiership side, but honestly speaking, he's an incredible player. I just hope and wish, currently we are being told that Kaizer Chiefs and Stellenbosch are in talks for the player, things will go out smoothly. But then we do have a problem. Remember Upili? Yes, Langalehle Pili. I've just been informed to Mfethu QB Tiwa Stellenbosch is refusing to give us the player. Now, initially, I thought it's because Upili is opting for a move abroad. But then, remember, if you're a player and want to move, then definitely you need to move. So yes, there are players who are pig-headed, let me just say exactly like that, pig-headed. For example, players like Isak Cisse did not want any Betway Premiership club. He said, no, from Golden Arrows, I'm going straight overseas. I don't want to go to which club and whatnot. So I thought it was the similar situation with Ulona. But then coming from someone else, between those people that give certain information, now it's quite confusing and shocking to me. Oguzwa, the words Stellenbosch are refusing to give us the player. They are saying the swap deal with Ashley Dupreez, it doesn't make any sense for them. So no, they are not gonna do that. But I remember, guys, we talked about this. Sati, there's a player being offered Nani, and then later on we heard everything is fine, because at least that's what I heard from my side. But no, everything is fine. It looks like Stellenbosch have accepted the deal. It's just a matter of time until everything is ironed out. But now, with the person that is confirming to me, that was not actually the case. The case was Stellenbosch refused and said, no, we're not going to give you this guy. As much as you want him, Tina Stingemali, le yokuthi nesilethele player and some cash, it's not gonna work out. So I don't know what they are hoping to gain, because at the end of the day they also want to actually to praise, but then they do have options for them. They do have options. I don't think it's gonna be a big problem. I do believe the coach is the one that wanted or actually to praise more, but then at the end of the day it is what it is. But fair too, we're not gonna force anyone. Hence we even saw him, starting to prepare for this upcoming season. Now you get Eastern and Bosch FC. But then here's a shocking twist, or something that you were not expecting. Tiwa, he's in his final year of the contract. So basically, if we're not gonna be able to get him right now, then I don't see a problem of us getting this young player, Abrahams, if the deals go through very well. Still to tell Abrahams the next season, two bait with one stone. You get my drift, or do you understand where I'm going with the news? So yes, by trauma, they're not willing to give us the player and all that, but honestly speaking, at the end of the day, they will end up losing those two players mali encane, way less, because remember, with Abrahams, they are willing to sell. With Pili, they were not willing to sell, but then with Abrahams, they are like, okay, you can take the player, we do not mind. So now, with the talks ongoing behind the scenes, we are just waiting and hoping Ugutumfana will be announced by Kaizer Chiefs if ever the agreement goes through very well. So it was not just an inquiry, but yeah, they definitely do want to sign Umfana or Faiz. Faiz. I don't know about the pronunciation. Faiz Abraham. But then we will see. We will see, Buffet too. What do you think about this young, incredible player? I'm not gonna say much, but yeah, for me, okay, he is impressive. So with players like him, they tend to perform on other sides, and then when they get to Naturena, things become a bit different. By the way, please don't forget to like the video. So I don't know, guys. I know it's very disappointing with Upili, but I'm not very disappointed because he's on his last season, according to the information I just received. So if it is last season, then fine, let's play again. Bahlale kanjalo. Nathi Ashley Dupreez is on his final year with Kaizer Chiefs, so maybe, just maybe, is it my early season, both players would have signed pre-contract with clubs that they are interested in joining, because at the end of the day, I don't think there's anyone who wouldn't want to join a club like Kaizer Chiefs, but maybe they are, because I was season up. They were like, okay, you know what, I don't care about this, I just want to leave. So let's see what's gonna happen in terms of that. So I'm happy Kaizer Chiefs definitely, and this Kulumangayzolo is not just rumors, it is something that is happening, and I'm confirming to you right now what definitely it is happening. So we'll see as time goes on if they're going to announce the player or if he's going to come to Naturena. But then if not, hey, deals do fall apart. And then if we get this winger, then definitely we will need another winger. So it would have made good sense for us to get this right winger and also to get to Langalehle, because he is a left winger primarily, and then he just plays those other positions. So it won't be so balanced. Two wingers for the coach, and they're not bad wingers, they are good wingers. They might need probably few months, 2-3 months, to adjust to Kaizer Chiefs, but I think they would have fitted nicely like gloves at the club. So let's see Buffet too. Anyways, please don't forget to like the video. I think I'm gonna be leaving you guys right now. Is there anything you guys want to say from your side? Do you think we'll be able to get him Upili this season, or Simtole next season as a free agent? It's highly possible, because remember with Isane, we wanted him for, I think, about 3 years ago, 3 years in a row. Actually, during the time Bisfuno Fawaz Pasadin, it was the same time we wanted Tabo Isane, and yeah, we did not get him during that time. But I'm happy we did not get him during that time, because things were not looking good. So maybe I was some tingilis that some hambi some and be like, he's not the right player, even though looking at the situation, it looks like Sazohlale Benchini, he might not be a starter, but we will see. We will see what the club decides and what the coach decides in terms of that. But I'm happy with the inquiries of the players that Kaizer Chiefs are looking to sign. I'm not going to complain, guys. I'm very happy. So good to Vele, obviously, at the end of the day. It's not going to be easy. Kaizer Chiefs either has to sacrifice by paying, or they have to wait for the contract to end. Now, remember, coach has 2 years with us, but then we need progress. We need it now. We can't be from top 3 going down. But with the current squad, yeah, we're not going to get anywhere near. But let me just quickly look at Eric quickly before I leave. Time is revealing the cracks at Chiefs. Honestly, I don't see us in the top 5 this season. That is true. That is true. Unless we get proper signings. Those ones are promising. I'm not saying they are the best, but they are promising. Or if we do get them, they might help the club, because wingers that can be able to score. Oh my God. Beautiful. Look at Lilepo. Lilepo was scoring despite not giving us everything in a winger. He was marvelous because he was scoring, assisting, and that helped the team. I don't want to stay here anymore. I want to leave. Now, there is a story behind that one, but I'm not going to talk much about it because namanga at this point. So, yeah, let's leave it like that. Ngizonibona bafethu later on with something new. Peace. Don't forget to like the video. Also share it to your friends, family, everyone who wants you to support Ikosi. Umsendele sizwe nje ukuthi yena uthini in terms of the situation that we currently find ourselves in when it comes to Kaizer Chiefs and making signings.